Hello friends, welcome to Engineering Funda family. In this video, I'm going to explain you electric field calculation at PN junction. If you observe PN junction over here, so in this, at junction, at the side of N type, we are having positive ions, and at the side of P type, we are having negative ions. And because of this negative and positive ions, there is electric field, and that electric field will emerge from positive ions and it will go towards negative ion. It is happening like this. So in this video, I'll be deriving value of electric field at this PN junction. Before you see this video, I request you to go through my last two videos. One was based on cut-in voltage, that is also referred as potential barrier. I have derived cut-in voltage in varieties of forms. You just go through that. As well as I have explained how we can have energy band diagram for this PN junction. So once you see those two videos, it will be easier for you to understand calculation of electric field. So let us see how electric field can be derived at PN junction. So here, as I have told you, when you form PN junction, at the side of P type, holes are getting combined with electrons of N type. So holes will be accepting electrons, and as holes are combining with electrons of N type, here there will be formation of negative ions. And electrons of N type is donating electrons. That's why there is a formation of positive ions. That's why electric field is happening in this direction. So first you need to understand charge density. See, charge density is charge per volume. Now to understand charge density at the side of P type, you need to understand one thing. See, what is a concentration? So at the side of P type, concentration is Na, and at the side of N type, concentration is Nd. Concentration is what? Concentration is per centimeter cube or per meter cube, right? So if you multiply charge with concentration, you will be having charge density. So first I'll plot charge density over here. So here on horizontal axis we are having distance, and vertically we are having charge density. You see, at the side of P type we are having negative charge density as per negative ions. So what is the value of that negative charge density? Negative charge density will be minus of Q into concentration Na. And here I am considering depletion region approximation, so in which I'll be considering value to be constant like this, right? Practically there will be bit curve over here, but for the simplicity of calculation we are just considering it like this, where this width is Wp at the side of P type, and as if you want to plot charge density at the side of N type, value will be plus Q into Nd. Why it is plus Q into Nd? The reason is at the side of N type there is positive ions. So value will be Q into Nd, and as I have told you, I'll be considering this as a rectangle box. Why? The reason is we are considering depletion region approximation, right? So that is how charge density that is there with us. Now one thing you should understand. See, practically this PN junction, that is charge neutral. Why it is charge neutral? The reason is here at the side of N type, charges are there, and that is based on how much electrons are donated over here. So charge over here and charge over here, that is equal. Now how much charge that is getting formed from here to here, that is based on this area. So as per charge neutrality, you can say this area and this area both are equal, right? So here let me note it down. See, at PN junction, charge is neutral. Now as per charge is neutral, all you can say is this Wp into this, that is equals to Wn into this, right? So Wp into, now we are considering values only, right? So Q into Na that is equals to Wn into Q into Nd. Here Q is getting cancelled. So you can say Wp into Na, that is equals to Wn into Nd. See, this equation is very essential in solving questions. So you should know this equation even. Let me note it down. Let us say this is equation A. Now, let us try to understand how we can have derivation of electric field, and that we can derive from Poisson's equation. So let me note down the Poisson's equation over here first. So Poisson's equation is del square V, that is equals to minus rho V by epsilon. Poisson's equation is del square V, that is equals to minus rho V by epsilon. See, what is del square? Del square is d square by dx square, right? So if you want to represent this in this distance form, then that will be d square V by dx square, that is equals to minus rho V by epsilon, right? That is how this Poisson's equation that we can write in terms of differential form. Now here, electric field and voltage relation that you should know. See, electric field that is minus of gradient of voltage, right? Electric field is potential gradient, that even you can say. So what is the meaning of this? See, electric field is minus dV by dx, that you can say, right? Now if you compare these two equations, let us say this is 1 and this is 2. So based on these two, we can say electric field that we can calculate based on this relation. Let me show you how to have it. So from 1 and 2, this electric field that is minus is getting cancelled, and you see here single differentiation is there, and here we are having double differentiation. So if you wanted to have electric field in form of this, then you will have to integrate this, right? And minus that is getting plus. So here this will be electric field is equals to integration of rho V by epsilon with respect to distance x. Now you see what we are doing over here. Electric field, that is integration of rho V by epsilon with respect to x. How it is coming, you see. This electric field is single differentiation of V with respect to x, and this is double differentiation of V with respect to x, that is equals to rho V by epsilon. So if you wanted to have this E in form of this, then you will have to integrate this with respect to x, right? You will have to cancel out one differentiation by having integration. So E is integration of rho V by epsilon dx, right? Now see, before you apply limits and all those things, directly even we can calculate this. Let me show you how. See, this rho V, that is this function. Now integration of this, that is simply area, and simply just divided by epsilon, that will gives you value. You see how it is happening. This is a point from where we are doing integration, and here we are having this negative value. So as it is negative value, here electric field that will be negative over here, and how it is coming, you see, it is simply area of this. So what is this area? See, this width is how much? You see, this width is WP. So this is WP, and see, WP into Q into Na. That is what this area, right? So if you want to find this value over here, then that will be Q into Na into WP. That is this integration. But if you observe here, electric field is integration of rho V dx divided by epsilon. So here you will have to divide this by epsilon. So that is what negative value over here that is coming, right? Now if you integrate this further, then over here there is a positive area. So if you go in this direction, over here it will get 0. Now here, see, this is the maximum value, QNaWp by epsilon, that is coming based on what? Integration of rho v with respect to x. So that is this area divided by this epsilon, that is how this value is coming. Now this formula can be also calculated based on Wn and d. You see, NaWp that is equals to Wn and d. So this value can be also Q into NdWn divided by epsilon. This is the maximum value of electric field. This is the maximum value of electric field. So majority of time you need to understand what is the maximum value. And see, this is coming negative. Why? The reason is we are considering this direction as a positive and electric field is happening in this direction. That's why we are saying, okay, this value is negative over here as per graph, right? If you consider n type over this side, p type over this side, then it will be positive as per the direction, right? So when you want to calculate maximum electric field, so you just calculate that as per mode, right? The reason is, see, sometimes questions will come in terms of direction. At that time you consider direction, right? So direction will be there from n type to p type. Remember this. And what is the value? Value will be Q into NaWp by epsilon, that is equals to Q into NdWn divided by epsilon. See, Na is acceptor impurity and Nd is donor impurity. Donor impurity, that is impurity, that donor concentration that is there for n-type material, and with p-type acceptor concentration will be there. So that is how you will have to substitute the value and you can calculate maximum electric field, right? This formula is very essential in solving question. So here there are two formulas that you will be using in future coming videos for solution of problems. One is this, which is based on maximum electric field. Let us say this is equation B, right? And second one is this, WPNA is equals to WNND. These two equations are very essential for solving questions. So I request you to remember these equations even, and it is quite simple. Even you see, WP into NA, that is equals to WN into ND. That is one equation. And second is Q by epsilon into NaWp, that is equals to Q by epsilon into NdWn. That is how you can simply remember this, right? And we will be solving problems in future coming videos. I hope you have understood this. In next video, I'll be going to explain you how to have a derivation of width of PN junction. That is also quite interesting, and that is based on this video only. So you just see my next video based on width of PN junction. I hope you have understood this. Still, if anything that you would like to share, please note it down in comment section. I'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much for watching this video.